Good morning, happy Monday. Unfortunately, yesterday I wasn't able to stream. That's because I was picking up my wife from the airport um, right during this normal streaming time. So I decided, it wasn't really that worth uh, getting up and starting a stream for like too short of a time, then interrupting it by going out and picking her up. Hi, Zilby. Are you here for play or something else? He found a spider the other day and was now is like that entire hunting for his friend that crawls around, but we removed it. So let's see. Where are we today? Hi, what's up? Do you want let's see. So continuing on with this project, it looks like we're creating the components to sort of see how these need to be made in in Yew. So we just did the normal link and now we want to have a link that's a button. Right, so I called this a link wrapper. Right. So we want something like probably want something that's like a is button. And in a way, I almost want this to be an option. Like by default, it's not a button. Hi. That was the one toy I got. Let's see. So is button comes in here. It's an option, so you don't have to put it in, but if you do, we should have a class, and we now know that these classes will allow us to put multiple in like this. So I want to do like an if as a button, then we add the other classes in here. I'm curious if I put like an array. So it'll be. I don't have anything else for you right now. I'm sorry. Um, aren't both kind of options when you think about it? They are. They are. Also, good morning stacking. What I'm trying to avoid is having to say false on it. I really just want it to be the true flag. Um, which would be really nice if I could just say like, "Hey, be a button. Otherwise, you're not a button." Really, what I want is Rust to include a default, like to say, "Okay, if you get a button, then it's whatever you set it to. Otherwise, it's whatever I set it to here." That's kind of what I want it to be, but I don't think that exists. Yeah, it doesn't exist in Rust yet, but I heard that they were thinking about it. Let's see. So if I put in 1, 2, I'm curious if this is going to break it out into. Well, okay, that's not going to work. Okay, I'm curious if I'm going to break this out. Oh no, it's not going to work. static string reference. No, okay, it doesn't like that either. What if I make okay, so what if I do something like other classes? What if I make it a vec? Sylvie is literally jumping off the walls just outside. We may have to do an emergency cat play. Here, Sylvie. Do you want to play with this? No? Okay, here he comes. So let's see if I do that. Put you in here. Hey, you might be working? Wait, what's the... Oh, I can inspect from here. Where's this link? There you are. Oh, strange, like so many divs. Is that that's my fault. See, left, highlight buttons. Where's my link? Because I think this is just an A tag, right? This is so weird looking. Okay, let me try refreshing again. Oh my god. Okay, that is so you are very right. That something was very, very wrong. Refresh, and that looks so much better. Okay, so we have. Was I looking at what they're doing behind the scenes to draw all the stuff? Um, okay, so here, oh, look at that. So it created one too. Okay, you killed it. Good job. Okay, so I can do this as a vector. So okay, so we're gonna have mute other classes. Let some equals props. What? Oh, you want more? Okay, so that some props is button. Then I want other classes to have like a button class on it. So we'll do something like other classes push button. And then, one an if too. Okay, so if is button, then you do your thing. Okay. Now other classes come in here and we should see that. Oh, no button right now, so that's fine. I'm gonna come back to navbar. Where's my link wrapper? Am I just not seeing it? Where is this from? Oh, this isn't in the navbar. This is in just app. Lib. Oh no, it's in home? Oh, that's where it is. Okay, so link wrapper. Forgot to ask the other day, what exactly is the styled component directive doing anyways? That's a really good question about like exactly what it's doing. I think that what we can do is what is that macro called? It's like it's not an unwrap. There's like a cargo expand. Is that what it is? Yes. Okay, cargo expand, which I think I don't know if I have installed. Let's see. I need to go into the Rust U. Let's see. Running Rust. Let's. Uh. Uncle Scientist, hello, good morning. Okay. So hearing with this, I think we can do a cargo expand. Do I have it? No. Cargo install, cargo expand. Yeah. Hi. Okay, you want more. Oh, thank you so much for letting me know. Yeah, that's one of those things where I made it and I hope that it's good. I hope that people like it. So it's great to hear that feedback and hopefully you continue enjoying that. Today we're working on a different course. We're sort of like preparing for a course. It's going to be more of web development side of things for uh Yew.rs. It needs more views. One day. I haven't really like tried to market it too much. Um, I figure like once I create a website and once I create like a place to go to for these, then I might start like trying to do marketing things and maybe actually trying to get more views or like actually asking people to like share it out and do all that type of stuff. But for right now, it's not too bothersome for me. But the feedback of like, hey, it's helpful is really good for me. It lets me know that I'm on a good track. Okay. KO2 fan, hello. We're almost done, so I can answer your question stacking. I'm curious of it too. I'm pretty sure what it's doing is it's creating a struct behind the scenes, and basically creating the normal like class-based component style. Okay, so I want to do a cargo expand. Oh, Kotu fan, subscribe for tier 1 for 4 months. Thank you so much, Kotu fan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gonna have, as you can see, Zilby is literally bouncing off the walls, so I'm trying to play with him a little bit while also coding. He's like only sort of having it. Let's see. Here. Cargo expand. Oh, okay. Cargo expand -- lib. He sometimes likes to have me stop it, so he thinks that it's like, settled, and he can stalk it, sneak up on it. The option Z is only accepted on the nightly compiler. Seems odd, because I don't need nightly compiler to use this. Okay, so do I need nightly in order to use cargo expand? I might need to. Here, let me shut this down. Oh, if I shut you down. Okay, I wonder how bad this is gonna be. We're gonna do a rest up. Install nightly. Actually, let me set up another. Okay, so I don't screw up that one. We'll do a different Docker container for this one to play around with it. So, okay. Let's see. Docker IT. Go ahead and remove this. When it's done, don't really need anything else. We're going to use Rust and override to bin bash. Exactly. That is the nicest thing. The only negative thing really here is that it takes more time to like install things. So we'll go ahead and install nightly. Then we'll go ahead and do a cargo install cargo expand. Hello, Chantilly. Good morning. Happy Monday. Yeah, it's like Docker, and I'm assuming that Podman and like the other competitors to Docker, once they come out and like are actually viable for like day-to-day use, I'm feeling that like that they're just so important for programming and just playing around with, and also like just making deploys easy. No music today? Oh, did I accidentally turn off? Wait, did I just turn off? Maybe not. May have crashed. The program was open, uh, but I completely forgot about it. So I guess no music today. I'll have to debug that after the stream. I don't know if you saw that, but he likes to do this thing where he rushes over, grabs the toy, and then just like flips over onto his side. And then, of course, gets his rear claws in there and just bunny kicks the heck out of it. Okay, so we got you. So now, can I do this? Can we get some jumps? Maybe? I need to get a better position so you can actually see him playing. He sometimes is jumping into camera view and then sometimes not. But for the most part, he's just like right on the edge of view. Okay, so cargo expand lib. Oh right. I forgot something really important. Um, in this command, so we have to do this again. The volume. So volume of pwd. We'll just do here 2/code. There. Okay. Now this exists. So I should be able to do a cargo install. No, rust up install nightly. Okay. Have that. Then cargo install cargo expand. and then I think it's gonna work. I wonder if it would make sense for me to create like a sort of like a Rust image that wraps around, well, the official Rust Docker image that then has things like cargo expand. It has nightly compiler. We can keep that up to date. Just so that way I don't have to wait for as long when I go to like spin these type of things up. That might be nice. Or you can use Docker on. Yes, I could install Docker on the actual device itself, or on my Mac. I have it on my Mac. I could use my Mac to do this. It would be way faster than doing this in the VM. Yes, I could do either of those things, and it would be installed in seconds. That would be absolutely true. Okay, so we have this. So now, can I do cargo? Let's see. I want to go to front end. No, don't. CD. Front end Rust Yew. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do a cargo expand lib. Are you gonna work, or do I have to set nightly as default? I might have to set nightly as default. I feel like this is getting farther than last time, though. It certainly did, and that is very hard to read. Let's see. Is there a way for me to tell cargo expand what file that I care about? Or function only. Okay. Path to module. So let's see. Which one of these do I want to do? We could do this one, which is fairly simple looking. This is home. So cargo expand, and it's just path to the module. So that's going to be source views home. It wants something like this. So views home. Cannot expand a single item without Rust format. Oh, okay. We'll do... I thought this came with it already. I guess when I installed nightly, it did not install that. Extra arguments to Rust C can only be passed to one target. Consider filtering the package by passing... Oh, -- lib again. Very interesting. So this home that it expanded that, so it's this dialed component that it creates for this home is creating a type here, and that's all we're getting, this type. That's interesting. So if I take this and I search for you, does that work? No. I don't know where it would find that. Yeah, let's try that. What are you? You are views home. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So we have this home function here, which returns HTML, and it created a struct home that hid it from the docs that has a marker with phantom data inside. Okay, can I do the entire file? What? There's no format for Rust installed. Lies. Okay. This is pretty crazy looking. Okay, so this is the entire file. Also the U lines and the oh, need to escape those? Oh, that makes sense then. That's probably what the problem was. Okay, yeah. So we just did all of the entire file for home, the entire module. So pubmod home. So we have our uses. Then we have the struct home. So this was created through the macro. Then it impulls this function provider for home. Create this div. So much interesting stuff coming in here. So properties, so this is how it's creating the HTML behind the scenes. It's like with label home. So if we go back to this, so label home here, that is this one right here. So here's our link wrapper as used. So this is what it's doing behind the scenes. Also, I find that's interesting. If false, I guess the macro must have had an if statement in there to like determine if that was going to be true or false. Oh wait, is that mine? It's a properties thing. Like it's figuring out what the properties are going to be. So is that my? It wouldn't be in here. That would be in here. I think that might be this thing. Maybe? Or this thing? Because here's some Yew props. No, I think it's some internal stuff that they're doing. But here's our two links. So two HTML right here. Nope. So very fascinating what it's what is building. Certainly not something I'd want to write myself. Also, not as complex as I thought it would be, but also decently unreadable. Does rest let you do if let sum true equals props is button to save a bit of code? That is a good question. Let's find out. So if let sum true equals props is button, then remove that. Okay, now I would expect in here we should still not see, okay, we still don't see the button. Then I'm going to come back to home and we're going to say, okay, for this top one, this home one, we're going to say is button true. Yeah, okay, is button there. So absolutely it does. That's a great call out there. So we could just do if let sum true equals props is button. We're going to push is button in there. Okay, so once I have button, the is button class on there, so is button. I probably don't want this to be is button. I want to make this class just be button. Okay, so if you have button, then I want you to be what? Probably set like a background color of some kind. So background color of like, I don't know, let's do green for right now, just sort of see. There's our button. Ooh, I didn't see that take effect. Okay, here is this style sheet. So I see dot button, background color green on it, but I don't think it's okay. So it style, data style for this thing. Okay, so dot stylist is in there, and then it does okay. Dot stylist space dot button. So it wants to find a child dot button inside of there. Oh, but it's not going to find a child button. It's because it's the same one, which is unfortunate. I think for this link wrapper, where's my HTML? Here it is. I think we're going to have to wrap this in a div. The Rain Man, hello. You were also trying to make a to-do app in C++, but you gave up. I am not familiar with the frameworks in C++. Is there any good ones where they for front-end frameworks? Or do they sort of like just make you do it all from scratch? Okay, so routes. Oh, it was just gonna be a CLI. Okay, that makes sense. I think that shouldn't be too hard, right? Unless you're trying to connect a database, that might be a little bit tougher, but still very doable. But yeah, I can see that can get. I think I've done it once before, but never connected a database for a CLI to do app. Just so noob. I would say like I don't know. It's just like it is just like a think of it like a Dark Souls fight. If you're into gaming and you know what Dark Souls is, like you keep on going up against a boss and it defeats you, but that doesn't mean you give up, right? Like you just keep on trying. You learn a little bit more, go with more information, and eventually you defeat it on maybe like the 50th try. Either that or you take your keyboard and you throw it against the wall. Uh, well, one of those two things happens in Dark Souls, so I assume the same thing is going to happen here too. The motivational speech you need. Yes, programming and Dark Souls, exactly the same thing. Except programming, unlike Dark Souls, has um, a faster, what is it called? Feedback cycle. So you'll know if it's working or not much faster than in Dark Souls, because in Dark Souls you have to run through the entire boss again just to get to the end. Where here you could just change one thing and hit compile. I've been thinking about trying Elden Ring. You just haven't found the energy. I Dark Souls is on my list of games to try, but I haven't got there yet. Dark Souls seems harder than coding. Um, I don't know. Like I think for some people it's like it's easy, right? For other people it's hard. I mean, different people have different like mindsets. And you can grow a mindset to make it easier for yourself, but that doesn't mean it's going to be easy or hard right off the bat. And some people are not going to get frustrated as easy, and they're going to be able to go farther faster. Dark Souls is a meme for a reason. Absolutely. Let's see. There was a Souls-like game where they have like the fire pit or place right next to the bosses, right? I vaguely remember someone telling me about those. I don't know if that's a Dark Souls game or if it's just a Souls-like, but those ones I think would be the better ones. That's where you get like the feedback cycle really fast. Okay, so what am I doing? I put into here a div around each of these, which now means that you need to be linked up here with a tag. And then these will be buttons. It didn't seem to work. That definitely did not take. So looking at the style that got created here. Okay, so we have the stylist A, and then doing that, and then looking at this. So we have, oh, you're still on the A. Wait, why are you on the A? I was sort of expecting, oh, right, that's right. I have to do this classes. Okay, hold on. We have to move you up to here. And I want to copy you into here. And then you go away. Okay, so there's the div with the class like that. And okay, so your A tag there. I'm telling you to go to A, but okay, so the stylist 1xv. So here's this 1xv right here. And then an A inside of it. So like any A tags inside of that. So there's an A. So you would think that it would find this class and then go inside, find the A. Oh, classes. Okay, hold on. Classes isn't valid. What are you doing? It's class equals. There we go. Okay, so now both of these A tags are set up like that. So I want okay, look at this. A button is right now the button is on the wrong thing. It's on this upper div and I want it to be on the A itself. So we have these other classes here. I actually just want, okay, you're going to be there. We're going to come down to link and say, hi, class equals classes, other classes. And I want to do the exact same thing down here for this link. I want to figure out a way after this to combine these two to make it not so repetitive. But we'll have to sort of see. The main difference is this link here or an A tag. Okay, so oh, there's no class on you. Oh wait, but there is a class. Okay, there's a classes on this one, and there's a class on you. Move value. I can clone you here. It's an if. Okay, so other classes moved 45. Oh, I put it. Oop, nope, stop. Yes, I got you. Right there. I don't want that one. So you don't need to be cloned. There we go. And now there's our green background for that. So now it's catching as the button. So I can come and do the rest of this here. So we're gonna find, here's the button. So okay, background color green. We can do like a color of like white. We want like a padding of maybe like 10 pixels. Probably something like a border radius of like 5 pixels. Maybe like 10 pixels. I think this looks good. And then we can do like a hover state to change the text into black or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe it can be my color theory. I don't have a like good color theory, and I haven't memorized the color wheel to like know what a complementary color to green is. So if I choose something, it's probably going to look terrible on it. But until then, here, so we're going to do background color green. We'll set the color to white. We'll set our padding to 10 pixels. We'll have this border radius of 10 pixels. On a hover state, I want the background color to remain the same. I just want color to change to be, we can try maybe like this light blue. We can actually choose the other blue. No, let's do like blue. And see what happens. Oh, that's not too bad. That's readable. Okay, so that's essentially a link that's turned into a button. Now I can do something when I click it that something else happens also, but I don't remember how to make something like look like a button. We can oh, you know what I can do? I can do a border. I can do a border. So here, there's an outline. Outline, let's just do red. So red, 1 pixel solid red. Maybe 2 pixels. I feel like there's something weird with this. Oh, I have a 5 margin. I don't see the top of this. Oh, it's going over the top of the screen. I feel like we need a little bit more space on the HTML. Maybe if I do this as a border. I don't like that because you see how like changes the home just ever so slightly. It shifts its position. That's due to the border. If I change this to an outline again, that doesn't make it shift anymore. So I like outline because of that. But I think we need a margin around this too. So a margin of maybe like 5 pixels. Oh, look at that. It's staying way up there. Okay, so it's not moving down. So maybe I don't want our padding to be quite so high. I want to use something like that, perhaps. Or I want a separate padding top from padding bottom. So I want something like a padding 3, 5 pixels. I kind of like that a little bit more. Okay, so padding becomes 3 pixels, 5 pixels. So top, bottom, 3 pixels, left, right, 5 pixels. Border radius should be fine. Button hover, we're going to change the color to blue, and then button, it's either active or click. I don't remember. And then I want to have an outline of 2 pixels, solid red. So hover. Oh, okay, so that was not correct. The multiple of them there is actually expected. This home, this task link just loads this component up multiple times. But click is not right. I think it's active. Also, I can't see that. There you go. Okay, so now we get this showing up. Oh, right. One of those went back to the old this app. The view one as opposed to the U one. Dev Kaya hello, good morning. Sorry I butchered your username. Okay, cool. Oh, let's go back home. Okay, so we got a good button link now. Do I like this? I don't know. Like there's some other colors that we can do. For right now, I think we'll stick with this, but we can probably set up like a theme for this as well. Well, I'll say something like success is green and okay is blue or something like that. For right now, I think that's going to be fine. Okay, so back to this. We now have a button link. You tried out Yew the other day and ran into some problems. Oh, what did you run into? The first time I tried Yew, I also ran into some problems due to ports not resetting properly, and so like it took over the port and it didn't release it, and so then I was like, it just wasn't working anymore, and I had to reboot my computer. But I'm working in a VM right now, so that VM essentially restarts every time I start working on it again. No problems whatsoever. And then, of course, if you use Docker, no problems also. All right, so there's our link. We don't need this anymore. Should probably get rid of some of these warnings too. Okay, so we're not using any of these or you. Or you. Or you. Either of you. Okay, easy. The other thing that we wanted to work on here, let me do a commit first, and then I'll feel comfortable sort of playing around with this. Git so I created a button link component. Actually, it's really converted. So like added the ability to style the link as a button. Okay. How do you get values from inputs in Yew? The input data type doesn't seem to work. Oh, from like a form? Oh, we haven't gotten there yet. So I don't think I've tried that yet. I've tried some other things with, actually, have I? Oh no, I did. I just did URL parsing with Yew. The last time I did it. So I don't think I've worked with forms yet. We're gonna be getting there shortly, but probably not today. But yes, I will eventually get there and figure that out. Okay, so I want to refactor this a little bit because this is a little bit nasty. Where essentially we're doing the same thing here, and the only difference I have this classes, other classes, or class equals other classes. Well, that needs to be different. This can be the same. That's just gonna be a string, I believe. But this is the same no matter what. So if I do something like we're going to return HTML okay, so we start with that. Then I want it to either be this link or this link. Can I do an if statement inside of here? Maybe. You need to be familiar with JavaScript and event.target.value. Yeah, I wonder if like I wonder if you have to grab that stuff from the actual target. I guess they don't have like data binding, like a model type thing. I mean, so there's these inputs. Okay, so let's take a look at one of these. Oh, it went to next. Okay, so you're gonna use the WebSys crate. Okay, and then you can do on change maybe. You shouldn't need an extra crate for that. I don't think. Here, let me. Okay, if I leave you the same, I want to go back to just let's go back to home. Let's create a input type equals text placeholder equals hello. Okay, so if I do that, here's this lovely hello repeated multiple times because of reasons. Okay, so if I type something, I want to then see that maybe like display somewhere else. So I want on change, probably on change. We're just gonna do on change equals callback from. Okay. Change equals that. Then I can call a function. Interesting. They can use callback from like this. Okay, so you have to do callback from. So callback from. Then you're going to take in probably this is the event comes in here. And then you're not doing anything. There's a way to do like a console log, right? Or wait, can I do the old fashioned silly way? Can I just do alert? I don't think I can do an alert. Alert, hi. Right, okay, because that's JavaScript. Let's see, what if I just do a debug? Hello? Okay, it doesn't like that. Oh, I don't want you. That returns something. Okay. Now, this here, I'm curious whether or not it's going to input it down here. So, unfortunately, we don't get anything. And it's not going to be in this console because that debug would go somewhere else. Yeah, they have in here somewhere. Want to console log. Okay, so we can do well, we're using trunk. Does that use stupid docs? Wait. I don't even have the okay, go to oh, here it is. No, that's not clickable. Latest version. The console error panic crate catches panics and outputs them to the console. You will automatically catch panics and log them to your browser's console. So we can do the lovely coding version of saying that when you get this thing, panic. Because that's the best way to handle this. Okay. There's our panic hello. Okay, so it worked on that. So I got the panic hello. Then I want to. Okay, so what can I do here? I want to get the text from this. So it's event dot target dot value. Oh, you don't know what type that is. Don't forget in JavaScript, the onChange event is when the field loses focus. Yeah, I need to find like a different event, but it shouldn't really matter. Because you can just choose like whatever event it is, and the event is gonna be the same thing. Where you get whatever this is. Okay. Can I just pass you in? This probably won't work either. Because the event doesn't implement display, and this is a Yew event. Okay, so this is a Yew event. So next up, Yew. Take us to the docs. What is an event? Typed event. So Yew events event. We could also use glue, but the easier way is with glue. I mean, personally, I think they should just put this at the top if it's the easier way. Let's see. Do this event listener. Where's my HTML? Or are they putting this in like some kind of script? Where is that? Okay, so use glue events, event listener. Here's our view. Okay. They just have an ID, but they have nothing else here. So a listener event new. Oh, can we not use this with function components? Because they put this into the rendered event. There's this typed event. Okay, maybe this will be easier. Okay, so you get E is this event, and then you can do E.target is a function that returns an option. Okay. So, oh, lovely. Okay. So we're going to have if let target equals event dot target. It's if let sum. Okay, from event there. Type annotations needed. Okay, you are an event from you. Okay. So here's this target. Okay. Then target is this option event target. We could then do target and then dine into HTML element. Wait, target cast? It's highly recommended to read this first. Okay, so target unchecked into HTML input element. Oh, you must know target is an HTML input element. Otherwise, it will be undefined behavior. Okay. I could just print out the target. Yeah. Okay. Let's try. Can I just print at this point in time? I think I can panic it maybe. Display is not okay. Display doesn't do anything, or it doesn't have display set up. How do I do a log? It's like I can do glue log, right? There's WASM logger. Okay, so WASM logger init this entire thing, and then I can log. Okay, so can I just do all that initting inside of here, since I only need it here? Oh, and that's 18. Log, right? Okay. Oh, impl console services. I know this happens all the friggin' time. Is changing things around. Don't want that one. I want 19.3. Yeah, I think they probably just expect you to use glue, but then they don't have the documentation for that on their site. So if I do this, WASM logger init that, then I can just do log. Seems odd. Okay. Then I can just do log. Maybe. And it has no idea what this is. Yeah, I probably need to get glue out. So something like, okay, use Yew glue. Huh, I can't. REST Analyzer is not finding it. Isn't there some place in here that shows the re-exported items? Oh, they don't export anything anymore. Oh, re-exports. Use pub self prelude. Okay. Well, that's changed a bit. Yeah. So I think once we get to imports, we may have to learn a little bit more about that. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit to figure out. And unfortunately, I've run myself out of time. So I need to do an emergency stream shutdown. Since it's about 8:27, it's about 8:30. I need to head off to my day job. No, don't worry at all. I'm like, this entire thing is all learning for me, learning for all of you. I'm hoping that it's helpful in that way. So any of these distractions are not really distractions. When I think about it in that way. So, anyways, we could have just printed out in a P tag like a normal person to show it works. Could we have? Is that possible? I don't know how to like make this go into a P tag. Because I don't know how to get the actual value out of this. Because like we have this event, which is this type event. I guess we would need to like go in here and figure out how to get events out. But also, why can't I see the event type? Like I see events. Oh, here's event. Why wasn't that in search? The event class, and then target, getter for the target. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more involved. So I think I would need to do event.target, call that. That gives me this event target. And then now I'm in WebSys and event target. I now need to convert it to an input event. And then I say, now give me the value of that. And then I can like store that into like a variable or something and then have that, I don't know, do something else with that. I might need some kind of like data thing for that. So this is definitely something for us to look into, but we're gonna have to play around with this anyways when we get to our input side. Okay, that's my alarm telling me time to go. Also, Zilby's out there meowing at me too. So, anyways, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It was I think good. We set up we got a button working for a link tag. We have a little bit of refactoring to do with that. And then we can move on to the next thing, which is going to be actually creating a real button as opposed to just a link button. But you know what? Let's move up Yew to the input form field. So we'll finish up the refactor next time, and then we'll just start immediately working on an input form field to try to figure out how to deal with that sooner than later. All right, so with all of that, thank you once again for hanging out, and I'll be back sometime. Not exactly sure when. Either in the mornings, one of these days of the week, or on Sunday. So with that, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.